We were talking some NFL earlier in the show with the top 100 players, 10 more players revealed as voted on by the players. And I actually put some credence into this list. I think, the players are voting on it. They know better than most. It speaks a lot about, as you put it probably has a lot to do with how much of a pain in the ass is this guy to play against, which is a great way to look at it. We didn't give you all the players that made that made 20 to 11, but they were C.J. Stroud at 20, Roquan Smith, linebacker from Baltimore at 19, Justin Jefferson, Vikings wide receiver at 18, Micah Parsons, 17, Cowboys, Dak Prescott, quarterback Cowboys, 16, Jalen Hurts, 15, quarterback Philly, George Kittle, 14, the tight end for the 49ers, CeeDee Lamb at 13, wide receiver for the Cowboys, Josh Allen at 12, quarterback of the Bills, Fred Warner, the linebacker from San Francisco at 11. And that's 4 more quarterbacks ahead of Goff. We're waiting on Lamar Jackson and Patrick Mahomes, which we assume top 10, pretty safe assumption. So when you work your way down the list, quarterbacks that the players rank ahead of Jared Goff, Mahomes, Lamar, Josh Allen at 12, Jalen Hurts at 15, Dak Prescott at 16, C.J. Stroud at 20, Purdy at 28, Love at 34, Tua at 36, Burrow at 39, Stafford at 42, and Goff at 48. So Goff's the 12th best quarterback in the league according to the players. I mean, this holds a little bit of weight, but here's what it doesn't do. It doesn't impact the actual on-field chances of the Detroit Lions winning the Super Bowl. It doesn't. It's just ironic that today Pro Football Focus put out a tweet that asked the question, just a picture of Jared Goff. It said, is Jared Goff underrated? And I'm like, huh. Now, if you were to bump one player that's ahead of Goff behind him, who would you bump?
Bump one ahead that's behind him?
One of them that's ahead of him, who would you say shouldn't be?
Stafford's ahead of Goff, right?
Yep.
I don't think he should be.
I agree. Kang, if you have one of those players that's ahead of Goff right now that you would move behind him, who would you move?
Right now, yeah, because this is a current list, I would say Stafford as well. I just think his body's just broken down, and he's old, man.
And it's funny, I was thinking this league fell in love quickly with C.J. Stroud and Jordan Love, but then again, they fell in love quickly with Sam Laporta, who is number 80 on this list as a tight end. But Jahmyr Gibbs did not make the top 100.
Not this year.
Nope. Which, I don't know that.
I don't know how many running backs are on the list. I know that Christian McCaffrey's going to be high up on that list. I think he's in the top 10. But he won't be there for depends on how, if he's splitting time, you continue to split like they have the 2-back system with Detroit.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard to get on that list.
Yep.
But because he's dynamic as a receiver as well, he's got a chance. Like I feel like Montgomery probably doesn't have a chance to be on that list.
He was a few years ago, but I don't know.
Right,
I don't think he made it this year.
As a Lion, I don't know if I see it, but I could see Gibbs on the list next year.
Feedback coming in on this. Any quarterback ranking I see where Goff isn't in the top 5, I can't take seriously. People rank guys like Allen on potential, not accomplishments. Oohs and ahs. It's dumb. That's from Dan.
Allen takes over games sometimes, and he does it because he's a dual threat. And I'm not saying that I would trade Goff for Allen because I really like what Jared Goff does on this team in this offense. And I don't know how different things would look if they had, let's say, if you had Josh Allen on this team in this offense. How different does that look? Does that take away what Josh Allen's effectiveness is because he likes to go? He likes to run? I'm not sure. I don't know I think Goff is almost the perfect fit for this offense. When you've got the line set up the way that it is, and you got the running backs that are really good and they complement each other, and you got receivers that are really good and a tight end that's really good.
It's funny because all those quarterbacks who averages more yards a game out of those quarterbacks, their offenses, Tua at Miami, Purdy at San Francisco. Who averages more points a game, those offenses, Dak, Tua, Purdy, and Lamar Jackson. So, there they are, top 3 yards, top 5 points, Goff 12th. Tua ahead of Goff makes me wonder if whoever votes on these lists actually watch the games. Tua is very accurate at short throws, and that's about it. That's from an unnamed texter. Hey, guys, Jared Goff is not rated too high or too low. The other guys are rated based on physical abilities. I believe if you rated them on player IQ, maybe Goff would be higher. That's from Toro and Warren. Well, they've gotten a lot out of him. And like I said, it's not particularly consequential. It's just interesting.